रंग रंगीन रे, देखो कैसे भी हो दिन रंग 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 बना रहे, धूप में भी तेरा रंग बना रहेगा रहेगा रे, रंगा ढंगा अतरंगा, जो होना है वो तो होना ही है, रंगीले तू सदा मुस्कुरा, सदा 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 मुस्कुरा, रंग 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 रंगीन रे, देखो कैसे भी हो दिन रंग बना रहे, बोझे पेंट्स रंग बना रहे.
In the India Today Best Universities Survey, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
पापा
सॉरी यार, गलती हो गई है. ये चोट खर्चा वर्चा.
अरे लास्ट बॉल पे छक्का भी तुम्हारा.
छक्का?
सब कैशलेस हो गया है. हाँ.
ला भाई मेरा बैट. वो अभी तो ठीक हुआ तू.
जो डिस्चार्ज हुआ यार.
बैट किसका है?
टाटा AIG है तो भरोसा है.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार. विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी.
बेस्ट हरा बोर्ड दिखाना.
सबसे डिपेंडेबल सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस.
ट्रायल लूंगा.
श्योर.
वाटर रेजिस्टेंट
है,
स्ट्रॉन्ग
है. हाई डेंसिटी वुड फाइबर स्ट्रक्चर, एडवांस जर्मन एडहेसिव बॉन्डिंग, सॉलिड डिफेंस.
ट्रायल में पास.
सेंचुरी के 40 सालों का भरोसा, हरे बोर्ड का असली बॉस. सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस.
Playing a role or playing it real, I always lead. The new Brezza, now with Turbo Booster Gen, lead every play.
Quiet. You're very disrespectful in front of this young man. We can't go around and protect all of these countries, especially when they're not there to help us.
In the recent episode of Tantrums, U.S. President Donald Trump is openly frustrated with South Korea. The U.S. president has scaled down joint military drills with Seoul as a clear pressure tactic.
South Korea has been protected by us for many, many years. And during my first term, they agreed to pay close to $3 billion a year for protection because we don't, they essentially weren't paying. And I asked them to do that at my request. I said, not right. They weren't happy about it, but they agreed. I asked for $10 billion. And they were very unhappy. But we agreed for a short term that it would be $3 billion, and next year it would go up, and the next year it would go up, so they start paying for their protection. When I called recently the president of South Korea, who I like, I think he's very nice actually, but I called him, I said, would you like to give us a little hand? We don't need it.
The president was very clear, and what India does, having a voter ID law, is something that we should pass in the United States. You had over 660 million people vote, by the way, less than 1% by mail, so I think it's vitally important. Voter ID is important.
Playing a role or playing it real, I always lead. The new Brezza, now with Turbo Booster Gen, lead every play.
रंग रंगीन रे, देखो कैसे भी हो दिन रंग 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 बना रहे, धूप में भी तेरा रंग बना रहेगा रहेगा रे, रंगा ढंगा अतरंगा. होना ही है रंगीले तू सदा मुस्कुरा सदा 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 मुस्कुरा रंग 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 रंगीन रे देखो कैसे भी हो दिन रंग बना रहे बोझे पेंट्स रंग बना रहे
पापा
सॉरी यार गलती हो गई है ये चोट खर्चा वर्चा
अरे लास्ट बॉल पे छक्का भी तुम्हारा
छक्का
सब कैशलेस हो गया है हाँ
ला भाई मेरा बैट वो अभी तो ठीक हुआ तू
डिस्चार्ज हुआ यार
बैट किसका है
डांट आईआईजी है तो भरोसा है
I wake up wearing someone else again. Don't let it slip. I'm losing. I don't wanna be safe anymore. Underneath there's a
Finding myself. That's my moment of Sarah.
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे दिल झूमे मतवारा हुआ रे केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
बेस्ट हरा बोर्ड दिखाना
सबसे डिपेंडेबल सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस
ट्रायल लूंगा
श्योर
वाटर रेजिस्टेंट
है
स्ट्रॉन्ग
है हाई डेंसिटी वुड फाइबर स्ट्रक्चर एडवांस्ड जर्मन एडहेसिव बॉन्डिंग सॉलिड डिफेंस
ट्रायल में पास
सेंचुरी के 40 सालों का भरोसा हरे बोर्ड का असली बॉस सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस
इतनी बुरी तरह से हारने के बाद कुछ तो टीम से सहम जाती ना भाई उसमें भी बोले का लहजा वही है क्या उन्होंने ही कमेंट किया जिनके बारे में मैं अब एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूं
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर सिस्टम के अंदर इंस्टीट्यूशनल रिवोल्ट हो रहा है तो आप सोचती हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन फुली कंट्रोल्ड है वो 3 साल पहले फुली कंट्रोल्ड है चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर के मैसेजेस मेरे पास आ रहे हैं हेड ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम सीनियर जुडिशरी सारों के सारे रिवोल्ट
Playing a role or playing it real, I always lead. The new Brezza, now with Turbo Booster Jet, lead every play.
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर सिस्टम के अंदर इंस्टीट्यूशनल रिवोल्ट हो रहा है तो आप सोचती हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन फुली कंट्रोल्ड है वो
बेस्ट हरा बोर्ड दिखाना
सबसे डिपेंडेबल सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस
ट्रायल लूंगा
श्योर
वाटर रेजिस्टेंट
है
स्ट्रॉन्ग
है हाई डेंसिटी वुड फाइबर स्ट्रक्चर एडवांस्ड जर्मन एडहेसिव बॉन्डिंग सॉलिड डिफेंस
ट्रायल में पास
सेंचुरी के 40 सालों का भरोसा हरे बोर्ड का असली बॉस सेंचुरी HDF प्रीमियम प्लस
हिंदुस्तान के अंदर सिस्टम के अंदर इंस्टीट्यूशनल रिवोल्ट हो रहा है तो आप सोचती हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन फुली कंट्रोल्ड है वो 3 साल पहले फुली कंट्रोल्ड है चीफ इलेक्शन कमिश्नर के मैसेजेस मेरे पास आ रहे हैं हेड ऑफ इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम सीनियर जुडिशरी सारों के सारे रिवोल्ट
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
And ladies and gentlemen, the entire Samvidhan Khatre mein hai, democracy is dead in India brigade is just going through a severe myocardial infarction or intellectual cardiac arrest. Because their last hope, the government of the United States of America has let them down. Donald Trump, the president of the US, has lauded, applauded, and given a standing ovation to India's election commission and electoral system. He said, he put out a tweet saying, India's last election had 646 million voters, less than 1% votes by mail, and every single voter had to have a valid photo identity document. And he says, this is brilliant. Why can't we do the same thing in the United States of America? We need to pass the Save America Act now. Ladies and gentlemen, those people, the crusaders of the Sanvidhan Khatre mein hai group, have lost their words at this, because now everything is over for them. They've lost the elections. They couldn't promote CJP, and now even America has let them down. The Democracy in Danger lobby, who batted for the Vote Chori misinformation campaign, ladies and gentlemen, when India is getting global applause, when Trump is saying this is the way election commission is to work, when the United States of America says, the government of the US says we must learn from India's electoral system, they have pin drop silence, because Rahul Baba has got it all wrong. Remember, Rahul Baba is the same person who in March 2023 went and pleaded and fell at the feet of the Americans and the Brits saying, please intervene in our electoral system and help me become Prime Minister of India. Hear this.
The so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone, right? Which is a real problem.
You see, viewers, repeatedly Rahul Baba has had only one concern, that someone in the West must save his failing political career. So when anyone finds anything critical about India, he suddenly jumps up and starts celebrating. He said that the Indian economy is dead. There was a while when Donald Trump was trying to appear very tough with India, and he said India is a dead economy. Obviously, Donald Trump had no respect for facts when he did that. But the opportunist Rahul Baba had jumped at that too. And I want to remind him at that point of time about the kind of love and faith and respect he had for Trump, who has royally dumped him today. Hear this.
Everybody knows that the Indian economy is a dead economy. I'm glad that President Trump has stated a fact.
So, ladies and gentlemen, he said, I believe every word of what this President Trump says. Rahul Baba, you're going to be more frustrated today, because your eternal leader, President Trump, who you quote at every instance, has said today, we need to learn in America from India's electoral system. But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party is a hypocritical party. Why is it in this terrible situation today? Because when it wins elections, they celebrate. They say we have a lot of faith in the electoral system. You know, in 2025, they had a meeting and they said, the truth is that the election system in India is already dead. That was on 2nd August 2025. I'll show you some contrasts now. But on 4th June 2024, when they won Karnataka, Mallikarjun Kharge said, this is the victory of the people. This is the victory of democracy. So when they win, they say that it is the victory of the people. Now I'll show you contrast 2, hopefully with graphics this time. Contrast 2. On 20th April 2025 in Boston, USA, Rahul Gandhi said, it is very clear that the election commission is compromised. But in 2023, after they won the Telangana elections, he said, I'm very thankful to the electoral system and to the people of Karnataka. Third contrast, an example of hypocrisy. August 2025, Rahul Gandhi at a press conference threatened the election commission, saying, whoever in the election commission is involved, we will not spare you. We will find you. He made those Gabbar Singh comments. But he forgets that in June 2024, after winning Raebareli, he said, the people have voted against violence. The people have started the change, which obviously was an election carried out by the same Election Commission of India. Last example. In August 2025, Rahul Baba said, you will see the shockwave. It's literally like an atom bomb. Literally like an atom bomb, he had said. But after the Delhi elections, he said, we accept humbly the mandate of the people of Delhi, and I'm really grateful for the results. The point is this: the Congress, which has now been slapped hard by Rahul Gandhi, did not question our election commission when on 8 December 2022 they won Himachal Pradesh, on 13th May 2023 when they won Karnataka, on 3rd December 2023 when they had a big win in Telangana, on 25th November 2023 when they won Jharkhand. So this latest example of Donald Trump saying Indian democracy is great is only the most recent example of a huge embarrassment for Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has lied. Ladies and gentlemen, the Congress party's lies should not stop you from feeling proud. We don't need Trump endorsement. Let me tell you that very clearly. We do not need Trump's endorsement. But we need to feel proud because 64.2 crore voters cast their votes. That is 1.5 times the voters of all G7 countries combined. We need to feel proud because 30.2 crore women voters participated. This is the highest number of women voters in the world. We need to feel proud because 68,000 monitoring teams are involved. Because 4 lakh vehicles, 135 special trains, 1.5 crore polling and security personnel are involved in an election. Because 10,000 crore rupees got seized. And because Jammu and Kashmir recorded almost 60% voting, including 51% in the Kashmir Valley. That is why we need to feel proud. We do not need Trump's endorsement. It is just that I'm very happy that Rahul Gandhi has got embarrassed once again and someone has called him out. We need to restore the faith in our electoral system, which these dimagi Naxals are completely against. Let's debate.
A big blow to the Democracy in Danger Brigade.
The so-called defenders of democracy, which are the United States, European countries, seem to just be oblivious that a huge chunk of the democratic model has come undone, right? Which is a real problem.
A setback for the vote Chori conspiracy theorists.
नरेंद्र मोदी और अमित शाह ये चाहते हैं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन के खिलाफ कोई कार्रवाई नहीं कर पाए, क्योंकि इलेक्शन कमीशन उनकी मदद कर रहा है, उनके साथ वोट चोरी कर रहा है।
हम तो कह रहे हैं ले जाओ, कल ले जाते हो आज ले जाओ, अगली फ्लाइट से हम ईवीएम भी भिजवा देंगे, वहां एसआईआर भी कराओ, टू सर्व विथ लव, एसआईआर कराओ, फिर डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प लाइन में लगे रहेंगे अपने कागज लेके, मेरे पिताजी यहाँ के थे, मेरी माताजी वहां की थी, पिछला वोट वहां दिया था, ले जाए, हम तो चाहते हैं ले जाए।
The United States has openly praised the Indian election system, with President Trump holding it as a model for the US to follow. His comments were echoed by US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore.
The president was very clear, and what India does, having a voter ID law, is something that we should pass in the United States. You had over 660 million people vote, by the way, less than 1% by mail, so I think it's vitally important. Voter ID is important.
The naysayers, doubting Thomases, are having to face the reality of the situation.
भारत के चुनाव आयोग के चुनाव के कंडक्ट को लेकर दुनिया में बहुत लोग आग्रह करते हैं कि हमें बताइए। मैं जानता हूं, एज पूर्व कानून मंत्री, डेलीगेशन बहुत जगह जाता है, लोग आते हैं, तो अच्छी बात है।
The credibility and the robustness of the India's election machinery has been recognized worldwide.
इन टिप्पणियों पर मेरी कोई खास राय नहीं है। हालांकि मैं जरूर कह सकता हूं कि भारत की चुनावी प्रणाली की विश्वसनीयता और मजबूती एक स्थापित तथ्य है जिससे पूरी दुनिया अवगत है।
Earlier, even the world's richest man, Elon Musk, praised the robustness of the Indian election system. So the question now is, has Rahul lost his final excuse? And where will the vote Chori brigade turn to next?
I want to start by saying please change the hashtag. It's not victory for Bharat because Trump has said so. Change the hashtag, please. Okay, Shehzad Poonawala.
Loser Rahul. Even Rahul has been dumped by his master Trump.
It should be Trump dumps Rahul.
Yeah, it could be.
It should be Trump dumps Rahul.
Trump dumped Rahul.
No, Trump dumps because it's present continuous.
Yeah.
Shehzad Poonawala is being introduced today as the till recently BJP spokesperson who has sent 2 resignation letters, but says it's the most mysterious resignation. I don't know what's going on, Mr. Kumar Reddy, because he keeps saying I'm quitting. There's no official statement from the BJP that he's quit. And he says that I want to do my own thing, but I want to be loyal to Mr. Modi, the BJP, and therefore he's on tonight. I don't know what we'll do, a separate chat.
Well, you know, if I'm loyal to Bharat, I'm loyal to Modi ji. I think that's better than being loyal to some anti-national Soros. It's better than being loyal to some forces that want to break this country. And I know Priyanka is itching to react to that.
Yeah. Are you mentioning, did you call her
I'm saying that the moment I speak about Uncle Soros, about anti-national forces, won't Priyanka...
They don't take money from Soros. Do they take money from Soros?
Then Pankaj will be itching to react.
Why should Pankaj respond?
Because he's from the Congress and Congress is anti-national. Did they stand up for... Did they sing the Vande Mataram?
No,
Sonia Gandhi said, stop it. Don't play the Vande Mataram.
Why are you mimicking her accent?
I didn't mimic her accent. Isn't that... you thought I mimicked?
That sounds like a strong Italian accent.
No, the Jairam said that she was asking for a chair. But chair is CHAIR. It's not STOP.
Okay, now can I start? Okay, the thing is, Priyanka, you were hoping for support from the Americans. And there is no harm in expecting support from the Americans. The Americans are saying that India's electoral system is astounding because every voter has to have a valid photo identity document. But you say that SIR is implemented, identity cards are being asked for, people are being asked to prove their identity. But the Americans think that because people are asked to prove their identity, that's what makes India's electoral system outstandingly robust. Right? First of all, you got your arms crossed today. That means you're in a defensive mood today.
Yeah. She doesn't like India being praised. She doesn't like... Priyanka. Aam Aadmi Party doesn't like...
Priyanka, do you believe that this Trump statement is a reflection of the reality and the last nail in the coffin of the democracy in danger brigade?
Good evening to you, Arnab, and to all your viewers. Arnab, of all the things that I hate about BJP, the worst is that they succumb to US pressure and they're now sucking up to US saying something to us. And I don't like the fact that Trump declared the ceasefire between us and Pakistan. I do not like the fact that Trump imposed a cotton duty on our farmers and asked our PM to evade all cotton duty on imports from US. All of that besides. Now you have to please understand one thing, that the midterms are slated to be held in US in November of 2026. And you know, Epstein files is a very big issue in US. Also, Trump's popularity is an all-time low compared to any other president in the US has ever had. Because of this war that they started with Iran also, people find it unnecessary there. So Trump is definitely losing. Also the fact that he has ostracized his own loyalists, the major one being Tucker Carlson or Elon Musk or Marjorie Greene and a few others. So Trump is losing for sure the midterm.
Are you saying
now,
that,
how does he save himself?
Are you saying that Western endorsement is not required? Is that the point that you're broadly making?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
May I ask you?
We don't need it.
Okay,
we don't need it.
Then may I ask you, in right earnest, and if you don't mind, please don't jump and ask the next question. Then may I ask you why Yogendra Yadav's sister-in-law Mukulika Banerjee stands outside the London School of Economics as part of an SFI protest in which, lo and behold, Greta Thunberg also comes out and says that Modi government is very bad. You know, if you don't need Western endorsement, then you don't need to go around having tukre rallies in London. So you got to be very clear about here. Do you need Western endorsement or not need Western endorsement? Because you can't be hypocritical about it, right? You can't be hypocritical about it. No.
We don't need it. And
we don't need it. Why does Rahul Gandhi? Then why does Rahul Gandhi? Then what?
That Trump.
No. One minute. If that is the case,
I don't like the man at all.
If that is the case, from Cambridge to London to Boston to Columbia, for years and years and years, one man called Rahul Baba has stood before all foreign audiences and said, oh, Indian democracy is dead, Indian democracy is captured. And his guru says now it will be dealt with on the streets and not in parliament. Pankaj, you are desperate for foreign endorsement. And today, Trump has dumped you. Because Trump says the election system in India is fantastic. You said Trump is the last word. Trump says Indian economy is dead, and you lapped it up.
Yes, Trump has been the last word for many years.
For the Congress Party, Trump has been the last word. You said Trump has been the last word for many years for the Congress Party.
See, I know that you are not that wise, that you do not understand the hidden intention of Trump behind praising India's election procedure. It's not a blow on democracy in danger brigade in India. Trump's plan is to give a blow to democracy in USA using our election system. Trump's UN cry to pass Save America Act is actually a hump. He is praising Indian election system because he wants to implement the tricks of eliminating voters from the voting lists in this country. Trump has to face a midterm in the first week of November this year.
Trump is not praising the Modi government. One minute. Just to be fair. Pankaj. Trump is
4% people are disapproving you. You have to play some game.
Pankaj.
Federation for Election Commission of India is not for holding free and fair elections. Emphasis on issuing voters' ID for US citizens. Please do not furnish Trump's ugly, shabby intentions of burglary into United States election machinery as a glorification of India's election system.
Pankaj, you can't be a hypocrite to this extent. Because it was your party, Mr. Kobareddy will prove me right here, everybody knows about it. It was your party that went around with a megaphone saying Trump has said that the Indian economy is dead. I heard Rahul Gandhi say that in the floor of Parliament, just on the gates of Parliament, and he was celebrating that was a word used by Donald Trump. If he believed Trump then, why doesn't he believe Trump now? Mr. Kobareddy, let's open up the debate. I'll keep it hot going tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
If I can just
one. Let me get to Mr. Kobareddy and back to you after that. Yeah, Mr. Kobareddy.
Yeah, Arnab, you are absolutely right. When, Trump criticizes India on something, these people celebrate. And today, it should be a big slap on the face on all this vote Chori gang led by Rahul Gandhi, and your hashtag is perfectly correct. Trump dumps Rahul today. And the other thing is, Arnab, I would like to say very categorically that, we don't need any new validation from Donald Trump. India is the mother of democracy and our systems stand on their own merit. But when the world's largest superpower cites 646 million voter execution as a global benchmark, it is time for us all of us to be happy, to be proud of. See, India conducts the world's largest
implementing an election structure and process that has taken shape in India in Narendra Bhai Modi's era. Trump recognizes the benefits of installing a similar apparatus for himself.
Now wait a second.
That is why he is praising.
Wait a second. Learn how to be proud of the country. India conducts the world's largest electoral exercise. And you should be proud of that. You should be proud of the fact that even for one single voter in Gujarat, in Gir, in a dense forest, for one single voter, you set up a polling station for him to come and vote. Mahant Haridas Ji, for every election is one single voter, and there is a polling station set up. India has the world's highest polling station in Himachal Pradesh at 15,556 feet. Nowhere in the world does any country has a polling station at 15,556 feet.
Everyone knows this, that Trump wants to pass that so that voter suppression can become easy. He is creating a false narrative that huge numbers of non-citizens voters in federal and state elections.
The opposition strategy is very simple. Whenever they win the election, they praise the democracy. When they lose the election, they blame the machinery, you blame the election commission. You are all hypocrites. You are examples of heights of hypocrisy. When Satishan wins in Kerala, the people are behind us. Revant Reddy wins Telangana. Democracy is one.
Example of Indian election system.
Himachal Pradesh. EVMs are the best voting machines. But when you lose, you blame the election commission. You are examples of heights of hypocrisy. It's a shame on you. Trump's statement is today a big egg on your faces. It's a slap on your face. It's a big egg on your face today. You should be ashamed.
Let's open this up again. It's an excellent opportunity out here, Ajya, for you to concede defeat. See, you've been part of a global campaign here to discredit Indian democracy. We have Shehzad here right before you.
If I can just come in for 20 seconds.
No, you can make your point to edge.
Yeah, let me make my point.
Make your point to edge here.
First of all, these are
two windows.
Bunch of people who said Atishi, quote her, Trump's account was quoted by her on Sindoor ceasefire, even though the army said, and even though the Indian government said that in Sindoor we did not have any ceasefire or any third party saying anything. But Atishi quoted whose account? Trump's account. When we made our two Atmanirbhar vaccines, Covin and the other vaccine, which was done by Covishield, by Serum Institute, that time Mr. Arvind Kejriwal became the sponsor and agent of Moderna and Pfizer, both American vaccines. Thereafter, the USCIRF reports showing that India is a communal place was quoted hugely by the Congress and Aam Aadmi Party leaders, even though Tahir Hussain was behind the Delhi 20 riots. Then when Operation Sindoor was successful in demolishing Pakistan, Rahul Gandhi said Operation Sindoor is a failure because Trump intervened. Then Mr. Trump was quoted as right and correct when the economy is dead, quote unquote, Rahul Gandhi. And the same Rahul Gandhi has been quoting in American soil that India's democracy is dead. And therefore, Rahul Gandhi has been a stooge of Soros. He has been quoting the Americans. And today, when those who have been quoting out of the Americans like it was a gospel, when they have quoted and said that the Indian election system is good, suddenly they don't want to. Then why did you quote the Americans on Sindoor? Why did you quote the Americans on vaccines? Why did you say that the Americans were right on economy is dead? You have no answer. You only want to run down it. And damn Trump's claims on Indian economy or on Indian election system. We don't care about his endorsement. But 10 seconds more. When the Supreme Court said SIR was right, when the Supreme Court said EVMs are right, you know they're pechkas man. Saurabh Bharadwaj was saying EVMs are fake. Okay, fraud. This party said SIR is a fraud.
Yeah.
Now, Miss Priyanka, please tell me that you are quoting Americans like they were gospel. If you have the courage of conviction, say that we were wrong. When we quoted the Americans and said that Sindoor ka ceasefire hua, say it you were wrong.
Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, I just want to make a point here that we got some news that Satyendra Jain has been arrested again, Aam Aadmi Party leader, in a corruption case. I'll get more details and run it. See, there is no harm in accepting, in my view, Priyanka and Ejia, that you wanted Western endorsement. That all you guys have wanted is to magnify a narrative globally, that you are not losing elections because people distrust you or they're not voting for you, but because you say that you do not have a level playing field. Okay? Now, at least let's start by acknowledging that today. You know, you and Congress are fighting for the same American endorsement, you know. Earlier, the Americans would endorse you. There was a period when the Americans were endorsing AAP. Then they got fed up of you and they moved back to the Congress party. And there has been significant support for the Aam Aadmi Party from America. You know that, Priyanka, which has dried up over the years. So why don't you begin by saying, yes, we wanted American endorsement and now we are not getting it anymore. At least be honest about it. Don't deny that you and the Congress wanted the endorsement from Chatham House in London, you know, from centers in the United States of America, because you wanted the Western elites to believe that the BJP was not winning elections fairly. And therefore, this is a hammer blow for you, Priyanka.
Now,
this is a body blow for you, Priyanka. And you are looking distraught because you know it's true.
Two things, Arnab.
No, but because you know it's true. You wanted, tell me, did you not?
Can see that you are jumping with joy. No, Arnab, everyone can see that you are jumping with joy with this American.
I am absolutely jumping with joy
here today.
That the United States of America has been compelled to consider the Election Commission of India as the gold standard.
PM could not. Our PM had to read 3 parchis, sitting there with a bent spine, could not question on America killing our navikas. You have no problem with any of that. It is absolutely shameful that today you are endorsing.
I think Priyanka, I don't know which augmented reality platform that you are on. But I can only tell you, I saw the Prime Minister of India sit face to face with Donald Trump, face to face with Donald Trump, and tell him that you do not touch a single Indian sailor in the high seas. Did you close your eyes and refuse to listen then?
What will you do after Trump loses in November? And here Shehzad is sitting. इनको बीजेपी नहीं पूछती, तो मैं इनके लिए कोई आंसर नहीं मेरे पास इनके लिए.
You're not answering my question.
Now please know this.
Did you not want foreign endorsement?
You have to understand
Priyanka
this.
can't answer the question.
50-50 buses.
Of course not. Why will we want it? What kind of silly question is that?
I'm an Aam Aadmi today.
Answer such silly
Arnab, I'm an Aam Aadmi. But Priyanka can't answer a question of an Aam Aadmi.
बीजेपी प्रवक्ता जो अब राजनीतिक विशेषज्ञ बन के पैसे कमाने के लिए बैठा है, tell him not to interrupt me. Tell him not to interrupt me. Tell him
I am asking only one question.
कमाने के लिए राजनीतिक विशेषज्ञ बन के बैठे हैं. Good luck to you. I hope your financial situation improves. But please don't interrupt when I'm speaking. Have some shame. At least now have some shame. You've left the BJP.
Do you have any recommendations
thrown you out, so कम से कम थोड़ी
like Sharab Ghotala?
No party wants you.
Sheesh
You
Mahal
can only be a राजनीतिक विशेषज्ञ and earn money. That's all that you can do. Sit here. जितना बीजेपी का आपको करना है लिख करिए, कुछ नहीं होने वाला.
आप मुझे बता दो कि why are you on the payrolls of
आप छोड़िए, आप आर्म ट्विस्ट करिए, आप करिए कि इनकम टैक्स का एक दिन वीडियो बनाइए, फिर अगले दिन कहिए बीजेपी को मैं वापस आ जाऊंगा, मुझे ले लो, बर्तन मत मंजवाना. Don't do that. Okay, BJP has thrown you out, please. You should have some shame. And if you are an honest person, you will say it was horrible of our PM to stay quiet when Trump announced a ceasefire. Say it.
Please.
Say it if you're an honest person.
Priyanka,
say
I understand it's a tough
How come it did not
situation.
pain you
Tough
then?
situation.
Louder. Priyanka, louder. 1 minute.
When Trump said that India is a hellhole. Say it.
Okay. Now
say it ना, शर्म है थोड़ी सी.
I'll say it. Arnab, now give me the opportunity.
You can hear and say.
I heard her.
बोलो कि गलत था, ट्रम्प ने सीज़फायर किया और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी चुप रहे.
You guys have a little personal fight going on.
बैठे रहे आगे, बोलो ये गलत था.
Let me say. Audiences are watching. People have tuned in. Please, I request you. I request you, Arnab. Now I think
one minute.
Enough of our dramatics. Let me now.
Dramatics? You think she's being dramatic?
I request you, Arnab. I'm sitting in the studio. I have all the advantage. Only let me speak when Priyanka speaks. Only I can interrupt. Please, Arnab, save me now. I'm sitting in the studio. Even then, I'm not able to
debate I
speak.
signed up.
Please, Arnab. Now you will say that declaration of ceasefire by Trump was incorrect. And our PM was incorrect to accept it. Say this. That our PM was incorrect to keep his gob shut. Bolo. Deshbhakt ho to bolo.
Okay, now why are you getting so worked up about it, Priyanka?
No, Arnab, it's my
why are you getting so worked up about it?
Arnab, people are watching this debate. They want me to
I want Ejia to come in. I want Ejia to also come in.
Let me come to speak.
I want Ejia to come in. Yes, after you. Yeah, my point is this.
Let me answer now. Why are you making me
My point is I ask you a question because you can't have a unilateral statement.
No, but
1 minute. I want to understand your position.
Yeah.
Do you agree with Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Let me flip it for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I understand that Shehzad Poonawalla agrees with Donald Trump when he says, what a wonderful electoral system India has, but disagrees with Donald Trump when he says the Indian economy is dead.
Now
Is it therefore a principle of convenience for you?
Okay. Now let me answer it like you allowed.
I hope you answer it.
Yeah.
You don't make a...
I care.
Did you believe Donald Trump then?
I care.
Did you believe... No. Did you...
No, I didn't. No, Arnab.
Did you believe Donald Trump then?
No and no.
Do you believe him now?
No and no. No and no.
So why don't...
Now let me explain.
You don't believe Donald Trump when he says that the Indian electoral system is great?
I'll tell you why.
You don't believe
I don't care a rat's ass for his endorsement.
You don't
I don't care a rat's ass.
No, but do you...
I don't... No, Arnab, let me speak. You gave Priyanka such a long road.
No, 1 minute.
People of my audiences are watching.
You're not answering my audiences are also watching and they're asking you this. That Shehzad...
You have to let me speak.
Yeah, but 1 minute. Ejia, let me deal with it. Do you believe that Donald Trump can be taken seriously?
Yes. No.
Then we don't need to take his statement that India's electoral system is great seriously.
Please,
we don't need to take his statement seriously.
No, let me answer. If you give me 20 seconds, you gave it 3 minutes. I know Aam Aadmi Party.
Cornered with my question.
No, I don't care. I'm not cornered at all. I'm just frustrated that you called me. I came to your show and you're not letting.
But there's Ejia who hasn't spoken a word.
But now
you can ask a counter question to Ejia. Ejia, listen to Shehzad. He's asking you something, then you respond. I'm keeping the debate balanced.
Now can I speak?
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Why?
Okay, she wants to say something to you. You are on the debate. You are on the debate. But she's not spoken till now. It's not unfair. It's unfair to her if I don't let her in. After that, I will let you in. I will let you in after that. I will let you in. But it's not fair that I do not let the RJD spokesperson even once.
Are you scared that I'll expose Priyanka?
I think you're trying to take advantage of the studio presence.
You are only allowing BJP spokesperson.
Whatever fight is going on between you and Priyanka is between you.
Now let me answer, please.
Ejia wants to make a starting comment. Ejia, it's 9:33. Is making a starting comment to you. Ejia. Ejia, 1 minute. After that to you. Yeah, Ejia.
People are going to really troll you, Arnab, for not letting
Nobody trolls me. Even if they troll, I'm not on social media.
No, I'm telling you, people are going to troll you.
Please ask the BJP to keep quiet.
I'm not from the BJP.
He's ex-BJP now.
Ask the BJP to keep quiet.
You're not updated. You just like your Lalten leader, you're not updated.
Why?
You're not updated with, just like your Lalten leader is not updated from 9th standard. So you're not updated, Ejia. Now let me speak.
No, 1 minute. She has to be allowed to speak.
But you have to let me.
Yeah, I will after that. Stop trying to
interrupt me.
Ejia, please. Ejia, I won't.
BJP Pravakta.
Ex-BJP Pravakta.
First, please discipline your debate, Arnab. You are only allowing BJP to talk and you have not given me a single chance.
BJP is not there.
You tell me one
thing. There is no BJP on the panel.
Okay.
She's factually wrong.
Okay, he's ex-BJP, Ejia. He's ex-BJP.
There's no.
All right. Let me speak now.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Let me speak now, Arnab.
Yes.
But before I come to the point, let me tell you, you have constantly been saying Rahul Baba, Rahul Baba, Rahul Baba, as if you are into politics. You are an anchor, and if you say Rahul Baba, you should with the same ease say Feku Prime Minister, Vishwa Guru Prime Minister, non-biological Prime Minister, but then it's biased. You are trying to demean Rahul Gandhi by saying Rahul Baba, Rahul Baba, Rahul Baba continuously. So first of all, I don't find this very good. You sit on the anchor's chair and you should be neutral. Anyway, as far as this Trump episode is concerned,
I'm not neutral. I don't believe in fake neutrality.
Why?
Because I can't be neutral between India and Pakistan. Can you be neutral between India and Pakistan?
One side,
can you be neutral between India and Pakistan? There are people in my country.
So let me
one minute. Do you agree with the full form with the Congress decision not to play the entire Vande Mataram, our national song, and to question it? You agree with that?
Sonia Gandhi said stop.
Okay, now
you want me to be neutral on that? I will not be neutral on that.
Entire country. Let me speak, Arnab, and be quiet. Great. Okay, you don't be neutral, then let me talk about the Feku Prime Minister and the non-biological Prime Minister. The way he has conducted the electoral system in India, the entire country, they believe and they are convinced that it was because of the deletion that BJP got vote. So it's probably Trump is now scared. His election is just next year, and he wants to believe in the policy of deletion of those voters who are not going to vote for him, as it happened in India. This non-biological Prime Minister has manipulated, has spent crores, has managed to capture all organizations and has managed to make all organizations work for him, and this is something which has been criticized in India. Maybe Trump is on the verge of losing elections, so he wants to copy the system that is being the electoral system in India, where names could be deleted. As simple as that.
Thank you. Now let me respond. She's completed. Now, Anna, please, 20 seconds, please. Now
I'm opening up to calls. Can I at least say that?
But please,
viewers, we'll have calls from Lucknow, Belgavi, everywhere across the country holding right now. This is a hot debate on Trump saying India's electoral system is magnificent. Yes, please go on. Please don't be so restless. What's happened to you after you've left the BJP?
Okay. Now, Arnab.
You were bad when you were BJP, you got worse now.
Arnab, first of all, the Prime Minister doesn't run the Election Commission, and the Supreme Court has testified. Unless you don't have faith in Supreme Court, these are the Samvidhan Bachao gang. The Supreme Court hailed SIR. The Supreme Court hailed EVMs. The Supreme Court went into SIR in Bihar and said not a single vote was deleted wrongly, and Yogendra Yadav with his gamcha could not prove one vote which was done wrongly deleted. Point one. Point two, that Priyanka Kakkad, who takes money from Ford Foundation, whose party has taken.
There has.
Now, please, no, Arnab, this is not.
You interrupt also all the time.
No, Arnab, this
You
is
interrupt all the time.
The moment I expose Priyanka, you start defending.
But you've got a very, you become very short-tempered now.
No, because you've not been fair to me and people are tweeting it anyways. I don't want to get into that. Arnab, I just have one question.
She's being aggressive with you. She's taking you on.
I don't need.
You don't like counter-aggression?
I am not going to get deviated. I'm going to make my point.
That's your problem.
Arnab, 20 seconds more. Arnab, and I see that Priyanka has run away.
Priyanka's not run. She had an agreement to be here till 9:30.
Yeah. No, she's run away.
No, she's not run away. No.
That's why you're defending her. Anyways, now Priyanka Kakkad, whose party leader, looks at the tweet of Donald Trump and says Sindoor ceasefire was done by Trump. Priyanka Kakkad, whose leader looks at Trump's tweet and says Moderna and Pfizer vaccines are great, suddenly does not want to look at Trump's endorsement on the Election Commission. I take a position that Trump was wrong on Sindoor and I don't care about Trump's endorsement about Election Commission. My Election Commission doesn't need his endorsement. But Priyanka Kakkad has left the debate. Don't believe she had a commitment till 9:30. She has scampered. The word is SCAMPER.
Personal thing going there. You were fighting.
She ran away because if I would have asked her, has now said Election Commission is good. She can't take a position on that. She can't call Donald Trump names. So she ran away.
You yourself have proclaimed and you accept that you are not neutral, which meant that you are not going to
allow. Only after Ajay is only after now. Ajay, may I ask you a question? May I ask you a question? One simple question. Was Trump right on Operation Sindoor ceasefire, or do you believe the Indian armed forces? Was Trump right that he brokered a ceasefire, or was the ceasefire brokered and done at the terms of the Indian armed forces? Take a position. देखा ये प्रियंका भी भाग जाती है सवाल पे, इसीलिए भाग गई वो.
Okay. Trump has always been dictating the fake prime minister. This non-biological prime minister has always bowed down before.
So is Trump correct on Election Commission today? Is Trump correct on Election Commission today?
And now,
is he correct?
Okay, he can take the Election Commission. Probably if he feels that he's going to lose the elections, he wants deletion to be done. He wants addition to be done as per his choice. So he doesn't know.
Did the Supreme Court say wrongful deletions were made? Did the Supreme Court say wrongful deletions were made? Why are you allergic to facts? Did the Supreme Court say Bihar had wrongful deletions? Yes or no?
Excuse me?
Did the Supreme Court say that in the SIR in Bihar, there were wrongful deletions? In fact, it said there was too much of allegations, not enough proof. Can you show me 5 cases you prove that wrongful deletions were done? 5?
There were
5. I just asked for 5.
I think you were not watching the television, the mainstream television, not the social media, where we showed people they said were dead, they were actually alive.
Supreme Court.
In the constituency of Raghopur, in Mohitinagar, in many constituencies, the SIR, I'm talking about the SIR, they declared people dead who were alive.
Did you give this in Supreme Court?
Ejia, may I come in for a minute? Ejia, may I come in for a minute? Just 1 minute. Ejia, listen.
Honorable Pradhan Mantri has to win the election.
You guys, Ejia, listen.
He has to
all right, thank you very much. Ejia, I'll give you,
according to his whims and fancies. This is not democracy, and if we say that democracy is
why answer in such a long way when I can answer that question in 10 seconds? Ejia. October 23rd, 2024.
Yes?
Results, listen to me. October 23rd, 2024. Nikhil Khatri, please listen to this. It was a very important day because results were announced for Maharashtra and Jharkhand. Okay? In Jharkhand, you won. And you said the Election Commission has done a great job. We happily accept the mandate. In Maharashtra, you lost. And Rahul Gandhi said this is inexplicable, something is wrong, Election Commission.
Let me answer this.
No, I want to understand, same day 2 results come out. Maharashtra, you lose, you say Election Commission is bad. Jharkhand, you win, and you say Election Commission is great. Same Election Commission, same EVM, same electoral rolls, same day, same results, but different results. Where you win, you say EC is great.
Yes.
Where you lose, you say संविधान खतरे में है.
Okay.
No, okay is not an answer. Explain your hypocrisy.
Let me answer. If you, until and unless you stop, how can I speak, Arnab?
I've stopped.
Shall I speak now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now let me speak. Let me answer to this query or this question of yours.
Hello, Arnab ji.
Whenever the margin is too wide,
Are you asking from me?
how much ever manipulation the BJP government does, they are defeated. But sometimes the margin is not too wide and all the manipulation works.
What was the
EVM
margin
was
in
started
Bihar?
by Japan, but Japan is not using
What was the
EVM.
margin in Bihar? See,
What was the margin in Karnataka in 2023?
If you look
What was the margin in Telangana in December 2023? What was the margin in Himachal in December 2022? Not one word against the Election Commission. You are cornered tonight, Edja. You're not being able to debate with me. People are saying you're not being able to debate with me tonight.
Misusing is managing and manipulation. But whenever the margin is too vast, they are defeated. And if the margin is not too huge, not too wide, of course they manage and they win. So what's the big deal?
It is a big deal.
I mean,
Patami
of
is
course,
on the
it's
debate.
sorry for democracy, but that is the truth. What happened in Bankipur?
Sanjay calling from Lucknow. Sanjay?
Without using too much of...
Sanjay? Nikhil Khatri can take your question. He's from the Samajwadi Party. Shoot, Sanjay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Arnab, good evening.
Good evening.
So, there's a very series of the shameful acts done by the Congress after Meloni, then the half recital of the Vande Mataram, and again US endorsed our electoral system and the management. So there's no point of the question to ask the Congress person. My question is the red cap Dunning's SP, because they are partnered with the Congress to just contest in the UP. So don't they think that this will dent their trust, especially in the public, because the largest portion of the people, they are expecting that the leader like Rahul Gandhi, they should speak respectfully and they show some nationalistic approach. So I think SP spokesperson to reply this, there is a vast gap between their political respect and what they are expecting from the people.
Nikhil?
First of all, you should ask the question that what Modi ji wants partnership in the US. What he wants from his dear friend, because US is always a fake friend, but by going with your words, the India bloc is always one. We are united. But if you talk about the NDA bloc, there are many political differences in amongst them, because they are the people who are just misleading the nation, who are the people who are just misjudging our election commission. And on talking on the election commission just mandated to put up a fair, timely elections. But what the election commission is doing, the election commission is just ridiculizing or just vandalizing our...
Sir, 1 minute. Nikhil, listen. Nikhil, listen. The photo ID verification process, Pankaj, that Donald Trump has applauded, this whole process was first introduced in 1993 during the tenure of TN Session. It is issued under the Representation of People's Act. It has been operational for a very long time. You people, Pankaj, don't like it now because you are losers. Or rather because you are losing. You liked it when the system was operating when you were winning. Explain that. It's the very same system. The presence of the voter's name in the electoral roll remains a prerequisite from 1993 to now. You people are going around and saying it's unfair. Why did you not complain for the last 34 years?
And do you know who suggested epic cards?
Why did the epic cards?
You know who suggested it? Mamta Banerjee.
TN Session, 1993.
No, TN Session implemented it. Mamta Banerjee was the strongest proponent. Mr.
Today,
Samajwadi.
EVMs are never...
Mamta Banerjee and TMC was the
Pankaj, reply. Edja, reply.
ID voter cards.
Mishappenings. Then what were the allegations in the SIR? The whole nation was just...
The point is,
on the SIR.
The point is, Pankaj, America wants what India already has. Pankaj is speaking. America wants what India has. America wants a Save American Voter Eligibility Act, which is a Save America Act, which requires documentary proof so that migrants, the American equivalent of, these Rohingyas, are not allowed to vote. In America, America does not want Rohingyas. You want the Rohingyas. You want the Bangladeshis.
Yes, Trump wants what India has.
He has learned that Election Commission of India has a very robust mechanism for holding successful elections. Want some tips? How strict matching of documents can disfranchise millions of eligible citizens, such as low-income individuals in US who cannot even afford passports, or married women whose current last name do not match their birth certificates. Because the US Constitution gives the states primary control over administering elections, Trump had to make attempts to implement these rules via executive
America
orders.
wants a system where legit. Ajia, listen to me. Ajia, America wants a system where ID criteria is introduced. Right now in America, it relies on self-attestations by the voters. Gyanesh Kumar, when he went to America, told the Americans, your system is wrong. They have realized it's wrong. They are correcting their system to make it up to date with us. But we want to go back 50 years. Ajia, you are looking bad. Don't take India's electoral system. Don't reverse it by 50 years, Ajia. That's a crime against democracy.
They can go back to booth capturing. They like booth capturing.
Okay, Arnab. The BJP government is always committing crime against democracy. Day by day, democracy is dying. Whatever Trump sees, the reality is that in India, the Indian electoral system is facing a lot of criticism, and of course people believe this. It's not as if it's just for criticism.
Where? Criticism where?
How SIR work.
By Greta Thunberg.
We saw alive people being dead. We saw so many names were deleted. We know so many people whose names were deleted who could not vote. So what is so great about the Indian electoral system when the entire opposition, apart from the opposition, when so many people are talking against it, I mean, we should try to improve our election system. When BJP and when Narendra Modi are so convinced that we are going to win the election, they have got the public support, why do they enter into manipulation?
Arnab, something very egregious has happened and it should not happen on Republic.
Why do they
Any other channel it can fly, not on your channel. Let me have a 10-second say. She said voters have been deleted illegally. And Arnab, I think that given the platform of Republic, I think she should prove where in the Supreme Court have they proven this. Can I not demand this on Republic? Republic literally is what our constitution embodies. Republic पे बोला जा रहा है कि voters' names got deleted illegally. I challenge Ajia and I request Arnab that you extend the debate, because your debates are watched till 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock in the morning. Please extend it for 1 or 2 hours. If Ajia can prove that the Supreme Court said 5 names were deleted illegally, I will apologize. And if she can't, then she should apologize. I think it's a fair ask. This is not Chara Chori debate, that you do Chara ka Chori, fact ka Chori.
Ajia, 5 names, please.
5 names. Supreme Court endorsed.
Chanda ka Chori. The recent one, Chanda Chori, have you forgotten?
पहले आप बताओ 5 नाम.
Remember the recent one, Chanda Chori.
Chori. Fact 5 नाम बता दो. Supreme Court endorsed. 5.
Don't divert the issue. Don't divert.
You just said.
There are many names. And
5, only 5.
And please, if you talk about Chara Chor, I think so. Chanda Chor is just happened.
5 names. 5.
I mean, you should talk about Chanda Chor more, because that is what has happened.
Ajia ji, 5 names. 5 names. You take my time. You give me 5 names which Supreme Court has said. हाँ बिहार में इनका vote चोरी हुआ. 5 names. It must be some. You have said Muslims' votes have got deleted. So give me the names.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've run short of time right now. It's 9:51 p.m. I know it's a rhetorical point made out there, but as I said, be proud out here. Around the world, we knew Bhutan, Namibia, all replicating India's system. America wants to replicate India's system. Indonesia, which is the world's 3rd largest democracy, has adopted India's EVMs in July 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, when the world is taking us as an example to emulate, can the Democracy in Danger Brigade in India, the perennial Dimagi Naxals, please sit down. Sit down, Dimagi Naxals, sit down. Take a break. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Playing a role or playing it real, I always lead. The new Brezza, now with Turbo Booster Jet, lead every play.